All right, so tell me, you wake up one morning and you got a solid 8 one-star reviews overnight.
Oh, hell no.
What in the world happened? I got spammed. They got me. The freaking upset customers threw one-star reviews overnight, 1 o'clock in the morning on the sneak tip. Had this ever happened to you? I'm telling you, this is what I did to this dude. Oh my.
Welcome to the Appliance Boss channel.
Hey, it's one of those things. I am done with the cry. I'm done being angry. I'm lying, man. This sucker here. So if you guys haven't went through this problem before, where you have clients who are upset and they give you one-star reviews, it's going to happen, right? It happens to every business. Nobody's perfect. However, these last couple of weeks, I just got harassed, spammed, whatever you want to call it, right? So it was a bad run. So as you all know, we have multiple technicians and we all do our best job as we go out and try to diagnose and repair appliances, okay? And for the most part, we had a 4.9 rating on Google. We've been in business now for over 3 years. And last week we had 3 unhappy customers, okay? And that happens. But the problem was we had 3 unhappy customers, but we got 8 negative reviews. And as I'm recording this video, they actually came back for seconds yesterday. So 2 additional 1-star reviews. And these multiple spam reviews has come from 2 of the customers. Okay. Now, full transparency. Okay. One customer, he had an issue with his appliance. He called us. We went out. We couldn't fix it. We bought parts, etc. Gave him a full refund. Still upset. I get it. I understand. But the guy was like literally crying on the phone. I don't know what to say to these people. Hey, I said, hey, I got on the phone. Hey, we're going to give you a full refund. And then he started crying. And I'm like, did you hear me? We're refunding you fully. But now the other guy, I guess he sent out his whole family to give us one-star reviews. Okay. So we got one from him, another person that looked like him, his wife, maybe his son, but they're still coming in. Okay. So basically it dropped us from a 4.9 to a 4.8. This gentleman here, they had an issue with his appliance. I won't get too specific, but long story short, the guy had rats chewing up his shit.
Oh,
he had roaches all up in his spot.
What?
And when my technician goes in, takes pictures of this, and it's like, hey man, you got an infestation problem. He didn't seem like it was anything new to him. Hey, I got another dryer. Well, I've said it. Another dryer over here in the corner. You can't even see the dryer in the corner. This place was just so bad.
Yeah.
So it was just horrible. And then he gets upset saying, hey, it was nothing wrong with the dryer. It was just a bad heating element. Look, we're a business, and I put the safety of my technicians at the forefront of everybody, right?
Mama named him Rat Man. I'm going to call him Rat Man.
I'm still a little flustered. But on top of that, you cannot expect us to go out and fix something when you got rats and roaches running everywhere. We just can't come out and do it. So this guy, he went out and spammed us talking about, we don't know what we're doing, we're inexperienced, yada, yada, yada. Hey, it happens, but I'm going to walk you through what I've done so far to try something, right? Because it's just not right, okay? We're a small business, and we're responsible for 12 different families. And to just have customers fly off the rail like that, it's going to happen to you all. So I'll share what I did. The very first thing I did was, because one of the guys actually got pretty nasty about me in it, report to Google. So you can very quickly open up your Google My Business listing, and you can click on the different reviews, and you have a whole list of things that you can report. You can report if they haven't been to your business before. You can report bully harassment thing, which that's what I did for this particular gentleman. Reported it. And then for the other ones, it's just spam. So you have one on there for spam. You just go through and you report it. So I logged in and I reported it through my Google My Listing account. And then I also logged in with another account and reported it as well. Okay, so that's the first thing you should do. Okay. Now, secondly, you should not reply to these responses, because if I was going to reply to one of those responses, boy, I tell you, whew, the people and the nerve of people sometimes, I guess I'm still a little upset, but, and that's the reason why you shouldn't reply to those type of reviews right away, because nothing good is going to come out of it. I guess maybe you can put it into ChatGPT and type in a sincere reply, response, or something or the other. But regardless, what you want to do is not reply. You want to dispute if you're going to go down the dispute route first. And then after you dispute, and they're still there, you lose the dispute, then you want to craft a reply. At that time, you'll have a clearer head. You're going to have a better response. And you want to respond, again, being apologetic, but not apologizing when you're not wrong. If you were wrong in the instance, just apologize. But then you want to state your policy. So we clearly have if we don't fix it, we give you your money back policy. And we can't get any better than that. That's why we've had a 4.9 a high rating on the Google My Listings for so long, because if we can't get it done, then we give it back. Even if we put parts on and things like that, outside of Steel Systems, because we flat out tell them when we're starting, right? It could be this, it could be that. These are the parts that you need, and if they choose the lower option, they choose the lower option. But regardless of that, we stick to our policies, and you can state your policy. We have 1-year policy on all of our parts, okay? We have 90 days on all of our labor. You can restate that as part of your reply, all right? So it's always good to let people know that, because this guy seemed like we just came in and ran off with the money. Even when I talked to him on the phone, he's like, well, you just ran off with the money. I'm like, sir, your refund is coming, man. You wrote a check, dude. Check is coming back in the mail. Because we're not going back to any irate customers' houses. So you can have a nice written response. The third thing, or the next thing that you should be doing, is getting more 5-star reviews. Okay, you gotta have thick skin. You gotta move on. And yes, for us, I think this was a little while ago, a couple weeks back now. Even though it seems like yesterday, because it was. They came back for more yesterday. But you have to have a thicker skin and be able to move on. Don't be like me and kind of hold on to it. It's hard, especially when you're responsible for the business, but you have to respond professionally. You don't want to bash people on the internet, definitely going down that route, because you're taking energy away from what you're doing as a whole, your business, and you're giving it to somebody who's probably just had a bad day, a bad couple of months, bad whatever, right? They're calling you because their stuff is broken and their stuff is still broken, okay? Or they're calling you because, really it's all about that desired outcome. They're calling you because somebody is upset or something is inconvenienced in their life because their appliance isn't working. Their refrigerator's out. They don't have food, right? Their food's spoiled. Now they're spending more because they got to go out to eat. If their washing machine isn't working and they got to go on vacation, they don't have clean clothes, so they're inconvenienced. They got to go out to the laundromat or buy new clothes or whatever it is. But regardless, you're taking them out of their routine. So you're going to have 5 stars, 4 stars, 3 stars, 2 stars, 1 stars throughout your business life, but the main thing is you want to take care of your customers consistently, give them a good service experience, and then at the end of the day, you just really have to understand you can only do so much, but as long as you do the right things, at the end of the day, nothing else you can do. All right. Let me know, what would you guys have done in this situation if you got a ton of 1-star reviews come in on your account? Let me know down below. All right. Peace.